system itself. And it's nothing we can do to stop it. It's how we cope with this change. Will we respond rationally? Will we learn to speak to the world with a new humility and recreate structures within our own communities for sustainability? Or will we continue to live in illusion? And in a way, it's a matter of awakening ourselves to our new reality and responding to it.
Well, would you look at that? Another episode of the best worst show on the internet. Damn, dog. I see what you did there. Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well this evening. I am Manuel Chavez the third or the dirt, depending on how you know me, otherwise known as Manny. And we're just doing this new thing here. This isn't a new thing. We've been doing this thing here for a very long time, just under the new name, where this show's 100% about grifting, only 50% about anything else. And we actually got to throw a shout out right here to Wiley Sow for being a member for at least 1 month. It says right there, member for 1 month. He has been a member for uno monte. Oh my God. That's amazing. I love our members. I love the people that pay us monthly stuff. He just said thank you. So there you go. I'm going to replay that little guy right there right now, see if it pops up perfectly. And then we'll get into some shouts. See if there's anybody that actually wants to get some shouts. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on with this thing? There's something wrong with the goddamn Streamlabs shit today. That shit's not working. Did they like update some shit? They must have updated some shit. They must have updated some shit. Hold on a second. Let's check this here. Alert box. Test follow. Refresh cache of page. Test subscription. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there you go. Thanks a lot to Wiley South for becoming a member. Appreciate that shit, man. Just had to fix that thing. We just had to fix that thing, so that's good. And then it looks like we got a super chat for the day, too. Mr. Harry giving us a $5 in the Great British Funny Money. Well, thank you for your British Funny Money. Yo to you, too, my friend. Yo to you, too. And wow, we got another person coming in here with the super chats, Mr. Paz. Hello to Paz. Thanks for that $1.99. And yes, let's get Grifty up in here. I agree with that. I am in agreement with your griftiness, oh Lord of the griftness. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we definitely appreciate it when anybody shows us some money or whatever, because that's what this show's about. It's 100% grift, 20% news, and 80% me being a dummy. But with that, we also have to do them shout outs because that's what we do at the beginning of the show here. So what's up to King V the Fourth? Glad that you're not a rabbit. Thanks a lot again to Wiley Sow for becoming a member. Appreciate that stuff right there. How you doing, my boy Toxic Voxic? It's always a pleasure to have you in the zone. You know, why can't I fucking hear my music? Why can't I hear the music? That's weird. That's suspicious. Yeah, that's weird. It should be playing through the main one. I don't know. It's just broken. My background music is broken. I bet you guys can hear it, but I can't hear it. Dun, dun, dun. What's up to Magic? Why is everything breaking today? Beep, beep, beep. I had to refresh it. Music is up, voice is off. Yeah, I don't know. Something happened with my... Something's going on with the audio. Something's going on with the audio, man. I don't know what it is, but something's happening with it. Something's happening with the damn audio. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever's going on today, I just added some shit. I haven't changed anything, but something's weird today. Gene was having some issues with his audio yesterday. Yeah. Gene was having some issues with his audio yesterday, too. So who has any idea? I don't know. Maybe Gene touched the audio or whatever. I haven't been having any issues, but I don't know. There's something going on with Windows and how it's situated with all of this. I don't know. And then he can't add in like an extra camera, even though he should be able to. So I don't know. It's just some weird shit. But yes, hello to Spectre Gaming Guy. I had to refresh the page, so I lost all the chats over there. So definitely shout out to Harry. Shout out to King Frost Sound Warrior. Again, shout out to Paz. Hello to Apollo Gauntlet. How are you doing today? Hello, Irish Molly. Hello to Magic Poop. We already said hi to him. What's up, Low Dodgism? And how's it going to Russell Dufresne? What's going on to Sorted G Benkby? Yeah. I don't know. The audio's just been having some trouble today, I guess. I don't know, man. I tried to add the music and then everything got weird, dog. Everything got weird, Doug. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Everything just got weird. And I just trying to fix it or whatever. Oh, I got shit to fix it. I already got stuff to do. So I pulled up some links for today so that we could take a look at them and grift on them. But I mean, for me today, it's been a pretty interesting day. Got up, got some nice donations from the Tanya. Thanks to the Tanya for those generous donations into the PayPals or whatever. We appreciate that. I mean, it's just thank you for your generosity or whatever. We appreciate you. Figured I would shout that out because that happened or whatever. And then, yes, she did actually go through, like some of the other people out there, to the good old griftcast.com. But it takes you over to our link tree with all of our fantastic links so that you can click on them and do stuff with them. I know what you're thinking. What? You guys have links? And of course we have links. We got lots of really fantastic links, like the stuff that you see right here. You can find our direct donation platform where you can send us donation without the platforms getting a cut. We got the PayPals, we got the Venmo, we got that Cash App, we got that merch store. So if you want to get some fire ass Griftcast merch, well, guess what? You can get it. You can pick it all up at the store right there. And the URL for it is obviously griftcastirl.com. You can hit it for our little guy right there, the link tree, or you can also just go directly to the website because it's pretty easy to remember as well. And obviously you'll be able to do merch, make donations, all those perfect things that we like to see. And don't look at it as you're really buying a shirt, jacket, hat, beanie, whatever. You're actually just making a donation and getting a free one, and that should make you feel a whole lot better of it. And as always, we do have some sponsored shit to sell you out here, since it is a world where there's stuff out there and you're probably cold out there. Have you ever drank coffee? Do you like to drink coffee? Have you ever tried coffee brand coffee? Because I recommend that you go try coffee brand coffee, because you'll be able to get yourself the nicest coffees, teas, cocos, and all these other things that are coffee related, like K-cups and grinders and stuff, so that you can get the best coffee for your day, to start your day, or the tea, or like hot cocoa or whatever. It doesn't even matter. And they also even got like espresso beans covered in chocolate, which are pretty bomb, if I don't say so myself. Pretty bomb. And you can, as always, use promo code Griftcast at the checkout to save 5%. Click on that link that we just placed in the chat. You can save yourself an additional 5%. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, that link also on the link tree. Notice how I'm using the link tree to click all of these open for you. Like, we even got the EMP shield, dog. You guys like EMPs? Or maybe you don't like EMPs. Maybe you want to be protected from an EMP. You guys can go over to empshield.com and use promo code Griftcast to save yourself $50 freaking dollars. $50 freaking dollars on EMP protection for you and your family. And tell you what, this thing's listed by the Department of Homeland Security as being one of the only things that can protect you for that sort of thing. And I mean, they got it for your house, they got it for your car, they got it for your radio, your solar, your generator, your three-phase, your RVs, your motocross bicycles, and your watercrafts. I mean, you get it for everything. So if you're worried about EMPs and nuclear weapons and stuff, get yourself protected today. And remember, there's a $25,000 money back guarantee if it doesn't work, which, you know, it's just really good for you right there if you really start to think about it. We appreciate you, though. And how's it going, to Scroats McGoats? What's up, bro? Nice to see you. $5 in the super chat. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Happy hump day to you, too, my friend. We appreciate you, Mr. Scroats McGoats, the official, the one and only Scrotimus McGotimus is who we were supposed to have. Actually, I need to pull up my fucking thing over here. Oh, that's HR at Griftcast. Did I get any new emails? No new emails. Okay, that's good. So yeah, cool. I'm glad that we pulled all that stuff up. If you guys want to check out any of our other links for the YouTubes and many of our other channels and stuff, you can go there too. Heck, we even got a freaking SMS thing that you could join. So thanks a lot. What's up to my boy Grifty? I see you out there. Oh, it's $20,000. Is it 20,000? I thought it was 25,000. Whatever. Anyways, what's up, Grifty? What's going on, Sir Elliot? I see you in the chat over there. Those are some new names that I ain't seen before. We also got Jumatarto. Jumatarto. What's up, Mr. Jumatarto? And this FLOR person, Floor, hello. And Lone Dodgism, hello. Yeah. So what are we going to talk about first? Well, I figured we would start the day off talk about the snow because I've been snowed in over here. I'm not going to say I'm exactly snowed in, but there's been a lot of effing snow happening in my area. And it was really funny. Yesterday, I got a phone call from somebody who was like, yeah, hi, we need you to get to South Lake Tahoe and to do a job for us. And I was just like, huh, what's the pay? And then they said it was like $75. And I just laughed and I was like, well, there's currently 12 feet of snow up there and the roads are all washed out. So like, I couldn't help you if I tried there, buddy. But even if I was going to help you, it would have cost you a lot more money. Let me tell you that right now. Last minute, gotta drive in the dangerous snow. Yeah. You don't even know what the fuck's up though. But I have seen some pretty incredible satellite imagery associated with what's happening to the West Coast right now. And yeah, I'm like right here. You see where my mouse is? Like I'm like right there or something. So it's definitely looking pretty deep down there. And I mean, it's been snowing in California in places people didn't even think that it could snow. And I mean, all the roads out right here where I'm at right now are closed. The road out to Reno is closed. The road up to Tahoe is closed. Even the roads out of town are closed. So there's no going anywhere other than just driving around here in the, in the city, which is, I guess, fine by me. I wouldn't want to even drive out that way anyway, man. You'd be driving in snow chains, going slow as fuck. You'd be going slow as fuck. It would be super slow. And then people were sending me these kinds of pictures. Like, this is Sierra, folks. This is with the caves that they're living in. Did you know that people in the mountains lived in caves? That's just all snow. That's their front door right there. That's one of those like situations where you got to keep opening the door and then like removing snow so that you at least have a way of getting out, or at least know which way to get out. Like you're going to know which way is up for sure when you open that door, but you're going to need to be able to get that bitch open. And that's a pretty deep ass door. From the second of the West Shore second floor window. They got snow piled up all the way up to literally the tops of the houses and even more. I mean, you got to think about that. That's like 13 feet or whatever, right? If you're wondering if the interstate was open, look at the snowbanks. Yeah, you're probably not going to get hit by snow if you're not in an area right now. It just seems like snow for everybody, right? Yeah, you think it's Harp's King's Frost Sound Warrior? I don't think it's Harp. What the hell was that? But yeah, you could definitely see the snow is a little bit high. I mean, imagine if you had to actually like open up your door and then you just see a bunch of snow like that. Like, where do you throw the snow? How do you like get rid of it, you know? Like, if you start shuffling it from the inside, how do you get it to the outside? I mean, at this point, you're just pushing the snow forward and then just hoping it doesn't go spilling up into your house and shit. But actually, it looks like it looks like it's about to be falling right into that shit. Put it in your bathtub. Just be stacking up a bunch of snow in your bathtub. Shit's gonna freeze, bro. I guess it would work though. I don't know. I haven't gotten that much snow, but it's still a lot. Dude, where's my house, bro? I can't even see my house. It's covered. Look at how much snow is on top of this roof. That's got to be like 3 or 4 feet. Yeah. It's probably really warm in there, though. It is probably really warm in there. But yeah, that's fucking... There's not even a house there anymore. It's just all snow, dude. That means that there's gonna be a lot of water that's gonna be coming out in the near future. And who knows what's even in that snow. I keep on getting dipshits messaging me, oh, you should test the snow for dioxins and stuff like that. You know, it could be like from the EPA, even though the wind's blowing the other fucking direction. But, you know, whatever. I mean, I'm still going to go out there and try to, like, you know, light it on fire with a blowtorch like this one right here. And I'm going to be like, ah! Wait. Ah! Like that. But yeah, I'm just kind of glad that I didn't go up to Tahoe because I was just kind of like, bro, I can't make it up there right now. The road is closed. They're like, oh, but we could really use somebody to go up there and check on all. And I'm like, there's 13 feet of snow. 13 feet. Feet. Many, many feet. 3 meters. 3 meters. Yeah. So, I guess we could probably try to bottle it and taste it for free. Dude, you think I should get a turbo rocket powered snowboard? I don't know if I could do that. This is this dude and his kid. Look at how tall that shit is. That's a lot of freaking snow, man. And he's got that baby for scale or whatever. But I mean, that dude looks like he's pretty tall on his own, so you know. That's a lot of fucking snow, bro. That's a lot of snow, bro. That's a lot of snow, bro. That's a lot of snow, bro. It's a lot of snow, bro. Yeah, and it is a lot of stress on those houses, but they're designed to be able to handle the snow for the most part in those places. Like, even my place, it'll be just fine. I mean, only if it was like 6, 10, and there's going to be more snow coming according to what the weather service is saying. So it says another 2 to 3 feet on the mountainside, and then I'm on the lake level, right? So we're technically higher than them, right? Well, not higher than them, but we're pretty high up there, right? So like we're lower than lake level, but we're probably still going to get another 1 to 2 feet of snow, maybe 2.5 feet. And I mean, we just got a bunch, right? I've been putting out videos every time I go to my freaking car and like brush that shit off. But yeah, maybe whatever that little like that little rat or whatever, Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhog, he did say that there was going to be extra winter or whatever, and now their 8 to 14 day temperature outlook looks like well, it's gonna be fucking cold. Kind of fucking everywhere. I guess that global warming or whatever is really screwing shit up. Global warming. So yeah. Likely below, near below, likely below, near normal. So yeah, there's going to be, yeah, we're about a mile high here, as CV says there, mass genocide. So like we're a mile high, and then when we go up to Tahoe, we have to go up like another, we go like up and then back down, if that makes any sense. Because it's like there's a bunch of mountains in a big bowl, and then there's a lake in the top, but we're like down. We got to go up the mountain and then back down into the bowl. So it's just really hard to get in and out of there, which is crazy. So yeah, they're saying up until the 15th that it's going to be like this, and I'm supposed to be driving to Arizona here pretty soon, so for a funeral. So I'm kind of like, shit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it out of here, too. I should have left. I mean, if I had already left, I might have been able to make it out of here, but it's going to be pretty hairy, I think, because I don't even know if I might be able to make it out south or whatever. But I don't got the snow tires on the car, so it's going to be, I'm going to be driving slow as fuck. Be driving slow as fuck. Look at that. Communities in the Sierra Nevada are running out of places to put snow with another major winter storm looming. Another storm is expected to move in the week and bring in another 2 to 5 feet new through the early next week, with heavy snow down to 2,500 feet in northern Sierras. So They're saying there's gonna be lots of snowfall. It's gonna be hella deep out here. So I'm just like making sure I go outside every day, start my car, make sure the engine's good, and then I'm, moving all the snow out the way so I can get my car out if I need to. But Cherie's van's just all fucking covered in snow. You can't even tell it's there anymore. It's hilarious. Although when it starts melting because it's black, you can tell it's there. That's the reason I got a black car. Because, if you have a black car and white snow, people can find it. People can find you if you get stuck. Amazing 8-day storm totals over 100 inches for all but 2 mountains. That's a lot of fucking snow, bro. What is this? Yeah, so we got this right here. Sugar Bowl, Snorer Bowl, Palisades, Tahoe, everything. So like right now, I mean, if you're into snowboarding, you might actually be in you might actually be in a really good position right now. But they're already over 100% the season average pretty much on every single one of the mountains over here. Some of them are over 150%. Right, Bear Valley and China Peak are over 150. So is Dodge Ridge, which is pretty crazy to think about. That's a lot of snow, dog. That's like, those are some of the snowiest places in the Central Sierra, and they've gotten over 150% of snow. And then there's still going to be like more snow happening for like the next week. So there's definitely going to be some kind of winter wonderland thing going on over here. And I mean, dude, what? In a Herculean effort, course crews moved 50 inches of snow to give the men's U.S. team a chance to show American fans what they're made of at the World Cup.
World Cup podium finish. Got a
what the hell?
Over there in Austria.
Nice line there, coming onto the upper
They
dog
stacked
leg.
up a bunch of
He's got
snow.
a good split. This is the essence of skiing. The fundamental skills and the balance are just so impressive to watch. And the tactics as well on a hill like this.
I know how to ski. I know how to snowboard. Although, let me tell you, snowboarding is a lot more difficult than skiing. And a lot more, it hurts your knees more. Like, use your body more. Look at this shit. Cottonwood. This thing is just over her head, bro. You can't even get into the building, dog. Who the fuck's driving around out there? This is the Snowbird Center. Cottonwood Canyon cancers the hearts and minds of skiers worldwide with the 13-foot base. Even our cliffs of shrinking in size. But the snowbanks, yeah, they're a different story. They just completely washing everything out, dog. Dude, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Let's go fucking thresh some sick ass powder, bro. No! Yeah, right? I don't know. I don't even know if you'd be able to make it out. Like, at this point, I'm like, I need to raise like $5,000 and go buy like a dope ass XJ that's already lifted and kitted out, and then just start driving that bitch. But most of them are probably all jacked up, dude. I've been pulling out videos. Like, I've been pulling out different videos. This is videos from California snow. So this is Rialto, California. It don't snow in Rialto, California, dog. There's fucking palm trees there. It doesn't snow in places with palm trees. It's not supposed to happen. Yet here we are. Palm trees and snow. It's a thing now. Okay. Freaking me the fuck out and shit, dog. Shit's freaking me the fuck out, man. Like, I don't know the videos. Like, Temecula, California, which is near San Diego, it be snowing, dog. It was snowing in Temecula, California. That's in Southern California. That's like lower, that's like pretty much near the border, right? And there's a bunch of motherfuckers growing weed out there, just to be saying. I knew some motherfuckers out there that been growing a hella weed. Hella weed. Winter Wonderland driving up the Highway 9 in Saratoga headed to Big Basin. That's what it looks like basically everywhere here. Yeah, they had snow in the desert. I wouldn't be fucking driving to this right now. Going up a hill in this. Like, you can hear this dude, like, having to keep pushing the gas and slipping. But, you know, fucking the global warming's real, bitches. Yeah, if I had, like, a truck or something, maybe I would be rocking that. Paradise, California. That car is stuck, by the way. They got stuck in that little tiny bit of snow. I don't even know how that's possible. Because, like, I've never gotten stuck in snow, but my car is electric and gas. So half the time, whenever I'm in the snow anyway, I'm in electric mode. It's snowing in San Jacinto, California. It never snows in San Jacinto, California. Yeah, maybe those Chinese balloons did start this. Sam Adams 73. I don't know, though. That could be a thing. Seems weird, though. That seems super weird. Winter Wonderland and Rialto. What's this right here? The Harp, California snow. Let's see. Look at that. There's this whole jet that's just blowing snow and weather everywhere. I mean, that means they're probably going to start getting snow in some weird ass places. Some weird ass places. What is this? Carter Murphy. That's got to be like Tahoe, Big Bear or something. Bro, how'd you even get out of your house? All you can tell is that his house is number 59. Oh, that's Mammoth Lakes, California. Wow, pretty decent snow coming down in Antarctica at 50 above sea level. It's fucking summer in Texas, bro. Yeah, Squiggleswick Jr., it is summer in Texas, but it was just like this not that long ago in Texas, remember? Wasn't everybody crying about the snow ice storm or whatever? Oh, dog. Look at the puppies. Aw, Lunchy. Are you okay over there? Yeah, I had some Thai food for breakfast this morning. That shit was bomb as fuck. What is this? Snowing 5 minutes away from Disneyland? Snowing at Disneyland? What's this? 500 inches this season in Tahoe.
Fuck. Oh my god. Woo!
Oh yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah. That ain't that bad. Rancho Cucamonga. In 35 years it hasn't snowed. Since this chick's been there. Yeah, Rancho Cucamonga, California.
Too bad I don't have the pretty bulbs now.
Oh yeah, too bad you ain't got
The
those,
ground's
ladies.
supposed to freeze for the tulips and stuff to come up. Oh my god. This is incredible.
Yep, there's another fucking palm tree right there. Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. She's like, fuck the snow. I'm snow angeling in these blankets. And remember, this was California just not that long ago. Well, there's no longer a California water problem, I'm guessing. Let's see. We got less than 5 minutes of hailstorm that passed through Murrieta to Temecula. Then it went back to raining. Now nothing. Hail.
It's here! It's finally here!
It's here. It's finally here. Wow, San Bernardino, California. It's snowing. Oh, look at the palm trees. That's technically like more like slush. And it's all like clumped up and shit. It's really weird. Snow in Burbank.
It's snowing. It's snowing in Burbank.
Who's this fucking
I don't
guy?
know if you can see it. There's snow falling around me. I'm standing in Burbank on my street in sunny Southern California.
In sunny Southern California. I'm from California. Snow doesn't exist.
Sometimes you can like get bombed.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you that yes, snow doesn't indeed does exist.
Did you see it?
The dog's probably stuck down there now. Dog slid right off of that shit. Snow top mountains in SoCal. Yep, that's snow. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the dog. Southern California snow, baby. This dude's probably like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do now, bro? All these people in California don't even know about snow. Let's see. I don't even know what Reno's like, but they're probably even worse than what we got right now.
And I hope you are somewhere dry and warm. I am definitely not. I'm here in northwest Reno, and you can see that snow really just starting to stick on the road behind us.
That's exactly what it's like outside.
These roads were just wet. There wasn't any snow to speak of. Now that is definitely not the case. We're at the Robb Drive exit on westbound I-80. I-80 still closed from the state line all the way to Applegate in California. No estimated time of reopening, and if they do try to reopen tomorrow, Caltrans really does have a big job ahead of them. But one opening to tell you about is Highway 50, back up and running in both directions. With
oh, Highway 50's open.
Stay safe
Sweet.
Out there. Stay warm. We'll
with
bring
shades.
you those latest updates.
Yeah,
on
fuck
Channel 8.
that. Fuck that, dude. Oh, that's not that bad. I know where that is, though. I've been there, bro. Wow. Snow up.
What do you think, Al? Yeah, that's what I thought.
It be looking like ass out there. It be looking like straight ass out there. Oh, so sunny you could see them flying into Reno. Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, let's totally just fly in during this blizzard snowstorm. Can't see shit. Flying a goddamn plane 200 miles a fucking hour. Yeah, why not, dude? Let's do it, dude. The robot's gonna fucking land us anyway. We're gonna be just fine. Would you want to do that? Would you want to do that? I don't think so. No, fuck no. People are like, why don't you take a plane? Yeah, why don't you suck a butt? That's what I say. Why don't you eat my booty? You want me to fly on that? Fuck that. I don't even like flying regularly. You want me to fly on that? Suck my butt. Yeah, that's what instruments are for. Yeah, that's what instruments are for. If I can't see it, I don't want to fucking be there, bitch. I don't even like flying regularly. If you wanted me to fly in that shit, fuck you. I'm the only person that's even got any Carson City snow videos. Look at that. That was the day before. Actually, yeah, I'll pull up my videos on my channel. Yeah, dog. Like, yeah, it's just been day after day where it's just like
snowing.
This is what it looked like the other day. So 3 days ago or
going
so.
Anywhere, puppies. It's snowing. You still trying to go out into this front? It's all snowy, lunchy.
And then the next day, you know, about half a foot, maybe a little less than half a foot. And then the next day. Well,
it too
technically, this
snowy?
is the same day. There's just a shitload of snow. And then the day after
Is the snow
that,
too deep?
Lunchy was still able to walk around in it. But she wasn't happy. And then, yeah, fucking yesterday.
Oh no, Lunchy. To the daddy, it's too steep.
It's too deep. No, that's a Cadillac Eldorado from the 70s that's got the 450, that's got the big 440 huge no, the 550 or whatever the biggest engine that they ever made was. 500, yeah, that's what it is, a 500. It's got a 500 and it runs on propane. Also runs on gas, but can also run on propane. Yeah, we got a lot of snow. We get lots of snow out here, dude. It's almost too much. That's okay, though. At least it's not as much as Tahoe. If I was in Tahoe, I wouldn't be going nowhere. If I was in Tahoe, I'd be going fucking anywhere. I wouldn't be going in anywhere. Yeah. Aw. Wow, what's this? How do I link this? Click that share. Oh, I'll just share redirect message. Somebody said that you could see the northern lights or something. Time lapse of the northern lights over Schweitzer Mountain in Idaho. Ooh. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, bro? I wish I could see some northern lights. That would be dope. That would be like super dope. Be like super dope. If it nope. Did you nope? Was it be like super dope? Yeah, super dope. What is this other thing that somebody sent me over here? Yeah, dude. Lots of good pics of the locale. What's going on here?
I don't know why they paired us up together.
Yeah. I know we have nothing in common.
We should find the people who did this.
We should find the people who
And
did
curse
this.
their families and watch as
Misfortune follows their bloodline for the next 7 generations. Okay, I see it now.
Here are the nominees for a male actor in a television movie or limited series.
I don't know why they paired.
They're very awkward. Very, very awkward. I don't know what that's all about. But whatever. Judas Priest, Judas Marketh, whatever. Now let's get into the sad woke news. Now that we actually have to look at what's going on in the world today. Again, Senate votes to overturn Biden administration's retirement investment rule. Republicans decry as woke. Well. Wait a minute. The Senate voted like that? Wasn't the Senate supposed to be all Democrats? Didn't last time I checked the Senate was all Democrats? What the fuck is going on, bitches? What the fuck? What is happening here? This doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
The Senate passed a politically charged resolution on Wednesday to overturn a Biden administration retirement investment rule that allows managers of retirement funds to consider the impact of climate change and other environmental, social, and governance factors when picking investments.
ESG scores.
Republicans complain the rule is woke policy that pushes a liberal agenda on Americans and will hurt retirees' bottom lines, while Democrats say it's not about ideology and will help investors. The measure, which would rescind a Department of Labor rule, will next go to President Joe Biden's desk as it was passed by the House on Tuesday. The administration, however, has issued a veto threat. As a result, passage of the resolution could pave the way for Biden to issue the first veto of his presidency.
Oh, great. We're going to get a veto out of
Opponents
Joe
of the
Biden
rule could try
finally?
to
That's
override
gonna be
a
awesome.
veto, but at this point it appears unlikely they could get the 2/3 majority needed in each chamber to do so. The resolution, authored by GOP Senator Mike Braun of Indiana, only needed
That's true,
a simple
CB.
majority
We could
to
override
pass.
it, but they needed 2/3.
It passed on a vote of 50 to 46 with Democratic Sens Joe Manchin of West Virginia and John Tester of Montana voting with Republicans. Republican lawmakers advanced it under the Congressional Review Act, which allows Congress to roll back regulations from the executive branch without needing to clear the 60-vote threshold in the Senate that is necessary for most legislation.
That's
Why
very
investors
interesting,
aren't going
robot lady.
green. Opponents of the rule have argued that it politicizes retirement investments and that the Biden administration is using it as a way to push a liberal agenda on Americans.
I agree with that.
The Biden administration wants to let Wall Street use workers' hard-earned savings to pursue left-wing political initiatives, Senate GOP leader Mitch McConnell said in...
What the fuck's happening over here? Dude, what is this? Who the hell's this?
You know who it is.
Is it Greg Hoyt? Are you in your new internet?
Yeah. I mean, as far as I know, apparently, like, I just took the thing out of the box, so I don't know how I'm coming in right now. But I noticed that I have, like, considerably faster speeds. But I know it could be better when I go Ethernet, so I did order stuff from Starlink to get the Ethernet hookup. But how am I coming in? Am I better than I was before?
Yeah, you seem better than you were before.
All right, dude. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you definitely do.
Let's see.
Yeah, no, that was, what was it? It was like $670 or something like that, you know? Well spent.
Well,
Not
you
bad.
don't have to
Not bad for an unemployed guy.
Yeah, not bad for an unemployed guy at all. I know that you got all them Dodge coins, dude. You ain't got to lie to us. All right, so what I want you to do is click the gear, bro.
Yeah.
Click the gear and then go to video and then see if you can change the resolution of your camera.
All right, let's see. It goes standard def. Do you want me to go higher?
Yeah.
Yeah, go higher.
Go to the highest one you can.
Yeah, go to the highest one you can. We're just going to stress test your shit.
Okay. I went full HD, 1080, 30 FPS.
Yeah, go for it.
How's that looking?
Hasn't changed.
Yeah, it may take a little bit.
Yeah, wait, hold on a second. I got an idea. Whoop, 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 whoop. Did that work? Nope. Nope, looks about the same. So maybe you just have a shitty webcam. I don't know.
Yeah, no, like the webcam I got, I think it was like fucking $25 or something like that.
Oh, okay. That's probably it.
That might be what's going on here, because like you definitely like go start waving your hands and moving around, like just like waving shit back and forth.
Yeah. So I can see there's a little bit of a blur with that. Yeah, I don't have like for folks that may be like curious, like if they see my YouTube videos or something like that, and they're like, how come that video's like, you know, super crystal clear or HD-ish or something like that? That's because I'm filming that with my phone. But when I'm like here on with you guys, I'm on with my webcam.
Ah, that makes sense. Wait, you take those videos with your phone? You know you can use your phone as a webcam, right?
I didn't go through the trouble.
What kind of phone do you have?
It's like a Galaxy, a Samsung Galaxy, like A20 or some shit like that. Whatever it was like $150 when I got it, and I bought it about a year ago, give or take.
Huh.
Well, the only reason why I get like, you know, these purportedly like cheaper phones is because I live in the IT world. I know the operating systems are generally the same in a lot of these things, and I find a lot of people spend a lot of money on the same crap that they can get for about anywhere from 1/5 to 1/10 the price.
That's interesting. I mean, I always get the best phone that I can, but that's just because, you know, I'm bougie or whatever. I'm still pissed that they gave me this white iPhone, though.
You don't want the white one?
Yeah,
no, I wanted the black one. They gave me the white supremacy phone.
I always get the white one.
This is the one I got. This is the one with my smudgy fingerprints. Sorry, I've been making cheesecake today. So I got smudges all over my fucking phone.
Cheesecake? That sounds good.
Yeah, you need to go get you a Logitech webcam. Grifty, I'm not gonna. I didn't want to talk shit, but your webcam looks like shit too.
Yeah, no, I saw Grifty on your show. What was it, about a week ago? And it seemed to be on par with my webcam. And I'm like, oh, homeboy's got the same one.
No, he spent $10 more, is what he did.
Oh man, dude, that bougie motherfucker, dude.
That bougie.
Sorry-
See, my
sorry, by the
webcam
way,
was like $150.
Yeah, I'm having a beer. I'm sorry. I'm congratulating
That's
myself for what do you call it? Getting the Starlink thing. Look at this
Yeah,
goofball
that's
saying
awesome.
that's like saying this cheap Windows computer is just as good as the high. No, Mr. Luke Sly Talker. You have no idea what you're talking about with respect to phones, operating systems, and RAM availability. And
Grifty's like, you
storage.
hate me. I love you, Grifty. What are you talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
bro?
Internal storage, RAM capability, and operating system with regard
That's
to
why I didn't
phones,
say anything.
a lot of them are very synonymous. From your $150 model to your $1,000 model. A lot of the time, you're spending money on, not necessarily necessary things. They could be like a more high def-ish camera. And also you're talking about like, trying to differentiate the aspects of like a Cadillac and a Honda. All right. They're both going to get you on the road. They're both going to have the same miles per gallon. You're paying for a name.
Yeah, that's what
And
everybody who
Mike
doesn't have an
Walker can
iPhone
call me
says.
nuts all day, but I've worked in IT for years, and it is what it is. So pick
Yeah,
one.
I
and
know.
suck.
I just buy iPhones now. This one's great too.
Mhm.
Although you see the little flashy right there, that's like,
Yeah,
I hate
that's that
shit.
secret camera that keeps recording you all the time.
Yeah, that's the one that's always flashing the light
Mhm.
at you. It's really good though. If you take your phone, you go like this, and then you like in the night, you can like flash it at the ground, and then you can see in the dark. Well, you probably have to have eyes like me though. Yeah, can't believe that this Starlink thing doesn't fucking come with an Ethernet. Are you kidding me? I'm looking at this like
What do you plug it in with? USB?
No, it's. I
Oh,
guess
yeah,
it's
so-
a router.
Yeah, no, it comes with a cable for the satellite, and then it plugs into the little router. And the little router thing, it's
Yeah.
like a baby boy router.
Okay.
It only has one antenna on it. So
Okay.
if I could slap it into like the router that I have in my house for my current internet, so technically I've got two internets going on at the same time. That would be 10 times better because that router that I have inside of the house for my other internet service, it's got 3 antennas. So I would ostensibly have faster speed and greater coverage throughout the house. But so I just got to order it, and I think it's like $25 or something.
Oh, that's
like that.
not much.
Yeah, that's small potatoes. But the fact of the matter is, even with working on the baby boy router that they send with this, like the out of the box one,
Yeah.
like my internet is already I don't know,
Yeah,
ostensibly.
what kind of speeds are you getting and what kind of latency are you getting?
The latency currently is minimal. Like it's minuscule as compared to what
Yeah.
it was with HPAZ. HPAZ, I was getting 8 megabits down, and about it was advertised as 2 meg up, but it was really more so about 1 megabit
Okay.
up. Right now, as it stands, I'm getting about 60 down and about 18 to 19 up.
Oh, that's plenty.
Sounds like we need to get this guy into Star Citizen now.
Yeah, I even know where he could buy a ship.
Exactly.
So what kind of latency? What are you getting for latency?
Yeah, you should go to fast. Oh, no, because that'll leak. Go to fast.com. Just go to your open up your browser.
Fast.com?
Yeah, and go to fast.com, and then like it'll run a speed test for you.
Yeah,
Well, that's like the
Now-
good one. That's like the
Yeah,
it's the one
now
that us
obviously
professionals use.
it'll probably be adversely impacted because I'm.
Yeah, but
more-
we're stress testing, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Mhm.
We want to see if you're Starlink, because if this works, if I gotta get a Starlink dish stuck to the top of my car and I'm driving around just so I can get mobile internet, I'll do it. Because I've been really
and
wanting
right
to hook
now,
my
I didn't
Prius
even
up
fix
like
it to
that.
My roof.
You didn't? Oh, you don't need to. I mean, you just stick it outside,
Yeah,
sit on the
so-
ground.
Yeah. I for the time being, like I want to get it permanently affixed to my roof, but I just wanted to screw around with it and get it up and running. And with that, I just slapped it on my freaking porch. I put it on my porch, man.
Porch monkey for life, bro. So you just need one of these cables, dude. These things, they say that they're $42.
Yeah, and it looks like my latency right now, even with all that I've got going on and doing the fast.com in conjunction with this, latency is 63 milliseconds.
It's like better than mine.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, I'm in the fucking mountains, dude. But I'm still on copper.
I'm
But you're on copper, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, like it gives me 1.1 down.
Gigabytes
or 1.1 gig.
When you're stress testing, it makes it more blurry.
Yeah, I've got 10 milliseconds latency right now.
Yeah, but you probably got fiber.
Yeah, I got fiber.
Actually, right now it's giving me 23.
Oh, that's not bad. That's
Loaded
actually
23, 16.
No
regular.
real difference.
So that's
between
actually
10 and
better.
23.
Well, yeah,
Actually-
if it's any consolation, at least for myself and you guys, if I tried to run that stress test in conjunction with doing this with you guys, like my computer or like the internet might have froze up with the
All right,
past
now
ISP.
load up some 4K, go to Pornhub, load up some 4K, good digs, and let's see.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to do that thing. What was that? What was that gal Divinity something or other that was like showing a nudie picture of Farron or something like that?
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah,
No, don't
I'm
do
not
that.
trying to do that to you guys.
Yeah, good. We don't want you to do that or whatever. That would be a problem. I mean, there's a lot of different network traffic data generators and stress tests that you could do, but it sounds like your shit's working pretty good. A little bit, doesn't seem like you're really blocked off. And then now we know that it's not actually your internet that's making your camera look shitty.
Yeah, it's just a shitty camera.
It's a shitty camera. Yeah, whatever you do, if you decide to get one.
I'm envious of Gene's camera, dude. That camera is fucking slick, dude.
Yeah, you like this? Well, I'll tell you what. Complicons will get you everywhere. DM me your address. I'll send you a camera.
You fucking
Which
with me?
camera are you using?
Yeah, I'll send you one. I got another.
Yeah.
I got an extra one.
Dude, that's cool as all get out, man. Hey, Manuel, what are you drinking?
It's called a yerba mate.
I
I
have
thought
those.
you were drinking. I thought you were drinking the same thing as me. I thought you were drinking Pacifico.
No, I don't drink beers anymore. Used to,
Oh.
but I stopped drinking a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I should probably stop having them because of my waistline.
Genie in the
Yeah,
bottle. That's cute.
what kind of webcam do you use, Gene?
I've got the same one you got. I think it's
The
the
Logitech
4K
Brio?
Logitech.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Mm-hmm.
Although mine's probably different because I only have mine running at 1080p instead of the full 4K.
What? How old is yours?
I don't know. It's a Logitech Brio, dog.
Are you guys seeing the
There's
comments?
There's different ones.
I
Yeah, they
don't
want to
know.
hear more Craig prison stories.
God.
Prison Craig stories or whatever. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. I think I have it at a 65 field of view with the focus down,
Mhm.
but I don't know how to tell which different version it is.
Okay.
I bought it at Best Buy. It can work with Windows Hello, although I've never gotten that to actually work.
Yeah.
I think it's because the camera's off to the side though.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of the new internet stuff, when I was setting up the Starlink, I got it plugged in and all that stuff, and I didn't look for the Wi-Fi connection on like my phone and my computer until I started hearing the satellite or like the receiver move, because that's when it's letting you know it's go time, because it starts moving on its own and trying to find the optimal position.
Sure.
Once I heard that, and then I start looking at Wi-Fi available, it had the original name of it as Spanky.
Like from the Little Rascals.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so let me, once I clicked on Spanky, it prompted me to rename it and create a password and all that stuff. But I found that absolutely hilarious. I don't know if that's something that every Starlink user gets, whether they get like an individualized name for their receiver, or everybody gets spanky?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I wonder
sure
if
they
they
probably
would.
still have those.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a different one for every single one. I mean, they do the same thing for like regular routers and stuff where they all have different names.
But they usually
that are
just
funny.
throw a bunch of alpha garbage in there.
Yeah, it was
Like
far from alpha
AT&T
garbage.
X39N. Shit like that.
And then the passcode's like 2 words and a number.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it just prompted me to rename it and all that shit.
Oh, it did? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it told me to rename it and create a new password and all that stuff.
I mean, that's not the highest speed I've had friends tell me that they're running at, but it's still not bad. It's certainly usable. I mean,
for the area that I'm living in, like
Mhm.
I'm in the the 0.01% type of thing. You know what I mean? I'm big balling right now in
Yeah.
internet speed in this neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could start running like Ethernet lines to your homies and then like get routers and stuff. Be like, dude, I'll sell
Yeah.
you some of my internet, $50 a month, bitch.
Yeah, no, my neighbor is
Although-
making
kill your
bank selling
line.
chicken eggs. You know, so maybe I could sell some Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll make it that far, but you could probably just run some Ethernet lines or something under the ground. Or even if you wanted to be really badass with it, instead of like having to get fiber run, you just buy a bunch of fiber cable that's already ended, right? And then you just lay it out, and then you buy some fiber to regular media converters, and then you just have it run like that, because that's basically all the fiber networks are nowadays anyways. Just usually a media converter.
Speaking of internet connections, I've noticed that Border Patrol out here, when they're roaming the area, because a lot of the larger vans, the dog catchers is what we call them, they'll have mobile internet and stuff like that, hooked up in the vehicle. You know how people have talked about conspiracy theories of FBI van Wi-Fi showing up on their accessible Wi-Fi? I've noticed Border Patrol is doing FBI van on their vehicles.
Really?
Yeah. When I've run Wi-Fi scans and stuff like that, and there was like a Border Patrol vehicle, like either on my property or in the vicinity, it crops up FBI van. And I can't tell if that's like a tongue-in-cheek thing that they're doing in this neck of the woods, because I know how people at the station operate. I used to work out of Naco. And so I know, there's a lot of inside jokes that happen in stations. Maybe like in Naco, they're like, let's all name our Wi-Fi FBI van or something like that. Or I'm not sure if that's now just...
Are you sure that's the Border Patrol's Wi-Fi?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Hey, nobody in the chat's noticed that Gene's not wearing a tracksuit.
I'm not. I know. I'm just wearing like a polo shirt today.
Would you have to like do some kind of nice meeting or something?
No, I don't know. Ran out to the grocery store and took care of some stuff today, and I didn't put my tracksuit back. Had a shirt.
Strange, dude.
I don't know, man. I
Still
think
got
it's
the
just-
stripes though.
You're not used to it, but
Somebody accused him of looking like a rabbi.
I do look like a rabbi. Yes.
No, like my
Do you have
first
the funny
instinct
little
when I
hat and
saw
everything
you-
too, or what?
The funny little. You mean the yarmulke?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yarmulke? What's that for? again?
Somewhere.
Is there
don't know
tinfoil
what it
on the
is.
inside of that thing or something?
There is tinfoil
Or
on the inside. You're exactly right on that.
is it tinfoil or is it gold foil? Like if you ever got a real nice one.
Oy vey.
If you work in Hollywood, it's gold foil. Otherwise, it's tinfoil.
That's dope.
Yeah, no, like
What's
my,
that?
my
What does
first
it do?
instinct when I saw
Well, it just keeps
glasses
all
from
the
here,
the signals you don't want coming into your head from coming into your head.
it reminded me of ZZ Top, and I figure, Gene, you're probably old enough to remember ZZ Top.
Not only am I old enough, I actually I've gone to the guy's bar here in Austin.
That was the sentiment that I got when I first saw you. Like, it made me think of ZZ Top.
Yeah, well,
You know,
I started growing my beard out when I moved to Austin, and what I realized when I came here, I actually started doing it not because I wanted to have a beard in Austin, but because I got divorced, so I no longer had to shave. But what I realized when I came to Austin is that there's a lot of people with long beards in Austin. So this is not a weird look at all here. This is like It's not super common, but it's common enough that nobody really notices when you got a beard that's 2.5 feet long. And it's also true, what used to be, I don't know if it still is, used to be true on flights between Portland and Austin. If you get on one of those flights, about 50% of the guys have long beards flying back and forth. Any other city, it's a much smaller percentage.
They're like, what is this, the beard flight?
I've tried to do like the long beard route, and anytime it gets past a certain length, I can't help but look at myself and feel like I'm staring in the mugshot of a Florida man.
Oh, really?
Once it gets a little bit too tufty, I feel like I'm looking like someone who just got arrested for doing X, Y, and Z.
There's like an afro phase to a beard that is when it's between about an inch long and about 4 inches long, because every hair just goes in the direction that it grows, right? It just sticks straight out. And once it gets long enough, like, you know, I got a long ass beard, the weight of the beard actually kind of shifts everything to be pointing down. But when your hair is like, you know, just 3 inches long or something, there's not enough weight in the hair to keep it from just springing straight out like an afro.
Yeah, no, like I was.
And that's when most guys cut their beards. I mean, honestly, everyone says, "Oh, I tried growing it out. When'd you cut it?" I got about 3, maybe 4 inches. Should have waited.
Yeah, no, like I was cursed when I was younger. I started growing my beard. I was able to have a goatee by the time I was about 15, and had a
Yeah, you look like a guy that should have a beard. You got nice dense hair.
Yeah. But also I started losing my hair.
He looks like he's got an Arab. He looks like he got the Arab beard going. If he did.
Yeah. But I started losing my hair at 15 at the same time. Top of my head.
Yep.
And my beard comes in like really, really thick, really sharp. And when I have, there have been moments where I've tried to grow it out, because there was this one gal that I dated back in 2017, 2018, that wanted to see what happened when I grew it out. And I just grew frustrated because it looked like a tuft of pubes on my face, just kind of going in a myriad of directions. And I absolutely hated it. And so like after I got to that point where I just couldn't stand it anymore, and even she was getting frustrated with it too, because she was like, okay, yeah, this isn't really what I thought it was going to be.
It's not working out. Yeah.
I for one day, I just shaved the chin and the sides, so that way I had this obnoxiously tufty handlebar mustache. And we went to a pool hall, and it's the cool thing about a handlebar mustache is you instantly look more angry than you already are. You could be smiling and still look angry. And
yeah, totally. I've gotten that all the time when I come into a new company to work on a project or something, and quite often I hear later that when I first showed up, everybody was like afraid to talk to me. We're all like, "Oh, who's this? You know, this guy looks like he's a badass." I was like, I'm the most, happy-go-lucky kind of guy. There's nothing off-putting, I guess, other than my look.
Maybe you should be off-putting.
Yeah, what is it? Somebody's asking, statistically bald men are alphas, so are we looking at a good sample of alphas? I mean, I don't know whether there's any truth to the notion that bald people are alphas. I have no idea. I can
bald
tell you,
though, right?
Yeah, but you know, at the same time, I don't take any shit. Like, you know, if somebody runs their mouth, I'm gonna fucking smack them.
Yeah, exactly. That's not a beta move. So tropical delusion, same here, except I'm at 1% higher than you.
Who's Larry David? Wait, why are we?
You've never seen Larry David?
Larry David, yeah,
but why Larry David? Why?
Oh, he's awesome. No, he's had a number of episodes about like bald people. Like there's, you always give kind of like a little nod to other bald guys, like, "Hey, what's going on?" Like, it's kind of like when you ride a motorcycle, you kind of like give a little nod to all the other guys in the motorcycle. like a club.
It's like
Yeah,
club,
we
but
do.
you got to be
We
in
do
it.
that in the in my neck of the woods. If people see anybody like myself or anybody else that lives in this rural area, and we're passing by on a primitive road. For those that aren't familiar with what a primitive road is, I'll express for the chat. It's a dirt road. If you're passing by people on a dirt road in this neck of the woods, everybody waves to each other because it's like the signal of, you're kind of you're one of those off the grid type of people. Because we all respect each other. We all know we're on the same page.
Yeah, and if somebody doesn't wave back, that's suspicious.
Yeah, big time.
Like,
If they don't
hold up.
wave back, if they
What's
don't
up with
wave
him?
back, that means they're that means they've got illegals in the car somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That's the one thing, because border patrol agents down here, they'll do it too. If they're in their vehicle, they'll wave to you. Son of a bitch, who the fuck is? Oh, my gal's calling.
Oh.
Prepaid call from Amanda Ankeny.
Nope. He's talking to his gal, so we'll just drop him out for now.
Yeah. So I've got a little thing I want to do today. I can figure out when to stick it in there. There's a guy on Twitter named Howard Rourke that said something that I had a comment about, and then I want to delve a little deeper into it.
Okay.
You want to do that now, or you want to?
I mean, if you want to get it out of the way now.
I don't care. I can do it right now.
Okay.
All right.
Go
Let me
for
pull it up here.
Yeah, he's on like one of those calls that you can't miss or whatever, so that's why.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I can't even read that, dude.
I guess well, I'm just showing the full conversation here. I'm gonna pull up a zoomed in view there shortly. But it's basically replying to his comment. It says, "Listen, I hear everybody saying the strikes in Divinity are valid. I understand your position. I just don't agree with it. Short of having your work ripped off whole cloth without any transformation, I'm not supportive of copyright strikes. Copyright strikes are abusive, blah, blah, blah." So let me flip over to my other version of this with my commentary in it. And I will zoom this in. Go. All right.
You still got bars on the side.
Can I do it this way? Yes, I can do it this way. There we go. So I can go to, what do you go to, like 200%? 150?
I don't use
that reason.
docs.
You don't use the docs?
Not anymore.
Okay. All right. Well, this is probably good enough. 100%. 200 percentages. So I just call LARP on Twitter. So when someone sees themselves as a heroic objectivist character but doesn't understand logical fallacies, even when they are pointed out to them. So here's this tweet from Howard Rourke, which I just read. Same thing. And I mean, that sounds fine to me. There's nothing for me to agree with there. He has a position about copyright strikes. That's fine. He thinks that unless it's completely ripped off with no transformation, then it should be fine. Okay. Then he says, just as privacy strikes and Twitter TOSs are, copyright strikes are abused just as privacy strikes and Twitter TOSs are. These same people who just a few weeks ago railed on about how unfair the Twitter TOS and YouTube privacy claims are now the same people arguing that because the strikes against Divinity stuck, they must be valid. So the the people he's talking about are some of the people
like
that
me.
are on here, like you, and I think probably more so Grifty than either one of us, because he like constantly is posting on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I pointed out to him that that's not exactly accurate, because people aren't saying that because these strikes are valid, that or they're not agreeing that because these strikes are against divinity, that therefore they're perfectly valid, whereas the strikes against other people were not valid. And so this is the supposition he's making, is that there's a relationship here between the person in question and the validity of the strikes. So I would go on to explain that people a few weeks ago railed not on how unfair the Twitter TOS and YouTube privacy claims were, but rather on how someone who did not own the copyright, Eliza, was using the mechanisms set up for copyright owners and thereby falsely representing ownership in order to get images removed from Twitter. And then the same person was also claiming images of them on YouTube were private images and were never intended to be distributed publicly, and using that to remove videos which had images from what was actually a commercial video that was created for public consumption and owned by a production company and not that person. So that's the reason that people were all rallying against her doing these things, is because she's abusing the system by not being the person that is intended to be the one to use that system. So people who are upset about the abuse of the system by an individual misrepresenting ownership of material and public nature of material are justly upset about the misuse. But then Howard makes a leap of faith, not based on fact or logic, then alleged that the same people now are supporting the use of the same YouTube system against divinity simply because it's now a different person on the defensive side of the strike. So his argument is that the same people that were talking about how bad it was that Eliza was using these strikes are now saying, oh, it's perfectly okay to use the strikes against divinity. And my point is, this is a strawman argument. This is not the actual reason that people are on the other side of this. And it's just, he's creating this as a rationale for why people are against divinity. But I think that's only true in his mind, not in the minds of the people that he's actually pointing his fingers at. So it's not because it's divinity, it's because it's actually being used correctly this time. So I say that is not why people are not supporting divinity. It's a false assumption being used to come to a desired conclusion. And it's a straw man. I gotta make this a little bigger, otherwise I think some stuff won't come through. Then I just took a definition of straw man argument for people that don't know what it actually is. And Howard goes on to say, I get your position. We have differing opinions about how fair use is applied. Fine. The hypocrisy of saying, well, the copyright strikes stuck, therefore it must be valid, versus a few weeks ago when it was your friends getting hit on Twitter TOS and YouTube privacy violations, that also stuck. But you consider that unfair. At least be consistent. So here he's actually applying that straw man that he created in order to make a false argument that nobody's making, which he can argue against, because it's easy to argue against a straw man that you just created to ensure that you win the argument. Howard says he understands the position of people he is criticizing, but either he does not understand it or he does understand it and is choosing to mischaracterize the positions of others in order to support his desired outcome. Here we see Howard having produced false assumptions as to the rationale. He then attempts to use logic to show hypocrisy where none exists. He ignores the fact that in the original instance where people were upset with Twitter and YouTube, it was because the person responsible for filing the claims which got content removed did not own the content and also misrepresented it as private when in fact it was commercial and would not be covered by a privacy policy that was created to remove revenge porn. He ignores that rationale and reasoning for being upset with what happened and instead assigns his own emotional reasons to everybody else. Namely, that the only reason people were upset with the content removal was because it affected their friends. He's in fact, by using this classic strawman argument tactic, showing his personal reasons for his disdain of the same group of people who are not supporting his friend. He's then calling this a lack of support hypocritical. So it's not hypocritical because that's not the argument that everybody's making. And by the way, I totally agree that if this was the reason that people were for one person in an identical situation, where but they were against another person in that same situation, it of course would be hypocritical. But that's not where we are today. In actuality, the situations are not identical, and in fact, DMCA violations sent to Divinity are being done by the actual copyright content owners.
One thing to note before you go any further is that the DMCA takedown is different than a privacy takedown. A privacy takedown has nothing to do with any type of strikes or copyright systems. It's literally a different form that just removes the video if they agree that whatever media is there. So in the case of Eliza Blue, she represented that those were private, intimate media images that she wanted removed, and YouTube removed them without applying any strikes to the channels because it did so out of an abundance of caution, because that's how it operates in those types of matters. So it's entirely different than, it doesn't even have to have anything to do with copyright at all. Like it's a completely different situation, just to put that out there.
No, that's a very good point. And the reason that policy, it's not a law, it's policy, exists is because YouTube used to get a lot more revenge porn on it, where after people break up, they go through their phone, find things that embarrass the other person. And it's not even nudity necessarily. It's just stupid, embarrassing shit that you don't want others to see. And then sticking them up on YouTube to get a laugh from their ex feeling miserable. And so YouTube doesn't really think this is a good way to sell advertising. So they don't want that on their channel or on their servers.
Of course. So they make sure that they remove that stuff. And, we're existing in many years away since when they first implemented this system. And, the people were using the privacy system to just get their names removed, their faces removed from videos. Anybody can fucking do that. Like anyone. And YouTube gives every single channel a 7-day grace period to download the video, edit the video, blur the face out. It even tells you exactly where the problem is. So it's like, all the tools are available for the creators. So if they got hit by a privacy complaint or something like that, they could have either clipped that portion of the video out, blurred the face in the video, or blurred, the raunchy image of somebody's crotch or whatever. And it would have been totally fine. The videos would have gotten removed. And this is where I disagree with Farron's take on it. I understood that everybody was pissed that the videos got removed, but I was like, well, Farron, you could have just blurred out her ass, or you could have just blurred out, a tiny portion of the video and it would have passed. Right. And then in the future edits, all you would have had to have done is maybe not utilize that shot because YouTube already told you, and remember, I got 3 privacy complaints out of all 3 of them. None of my videos got taken down.
Yeah, you fixed them all.
Well, one of them, I only had to fix one of them. The third one, I didn't have to fix anything because it was my own website with displaying links. So, YouTube's not going to take it down. And then the other one, it wasn't even in the video in the first, they put a time in the video that didn't exist.
I remember that. That's right. It was after the end of the video. Yeah.
So there was only one instance where it was Farron's clip, and I just clipped it out, right? Okay, I'll clip it out. I'm not losing my video or whatever. And bam. I didn't have to worry, Farron's blurred crotch. I got to remember to do that. Shit. Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna go on. So, being the friendly kind of guy that I am, I thought, gee, maybe he didn't realize this was a straw man argument. So, I tweeted him, "That is a classic straw man argument, Howard. Do better." And about a minute later, the reply from Howard comes back. "It's clear you don't know the difference between a straw man argument and an opinion. Do better." Now, I'm sure he thought it was very cute to use the same form as I did for his argument. And incidentally, I said what I said in a snarky but friendly manner, because Howard and I actually like overlap about 90% of our tweets. Like we retweet the same stuff, the Ukraine shit, the government overreach of the populace, a lot of general libertarian and pro-freedom type arguments. So, I am definitely being a smartass here, but I'm also saying something which is a fact, which is he's presenting a straw man argument, and he should be able to do better. There are arguments you can make in this current drama situation that don't rely on straw man to make that point that he's trying to make. But he decided that all he wanted to do was just do something that made fun of my comment to him. But in fact, it actually shows that he doesn't understand what a straw man argument is.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, no,
Oh, great.
I'm sorry.
Have you caught up with where I'm going through a set of tweets here that I was involved in?
Yeah,
And
no,
I'm blurring.
Yeah, you're
Farron's
working.
under ruse.
No. I was completely focused on my gal, and I apologize for not.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right.
No, you're fine. We understand.
Yeah, totally.
You only get to talk so long in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, the phone calls are 15 minutes, so I take them when I can get them.
Exactly. Yeah, as you should. So I said, given that 90% of the tweets that both he and I post are in agreement with each other, I posted a snarky but humorous reply, simply saying that this is a poor argument, Howard. You can do better if you try, and I do believe that he can. And rather than rereading his argument to see if I'm correct, and actually putting out a good argument instead, he simply copied my reply style, but rather than showing his wit, he instead shows that he does not understand his logical fallacy here, and simply writes his mischaracterization of the two situations as an opinion. So you can have opinions, but if your opinion includes rationale for that opinion or rationale for doing something, then you can't just say, well, that's just my opinion. I mean, if you're going to present an argument and it's a bad argument, expect that argument to be challenged. That reality is that someone who presumably has read The Fountainhead, which is where his character name's from, and then doesn't understand one of the most basic logical fallacies when he's caught in it, well, that's just sad. Of course, I am a troll, so I couldn't let his reply go unanswered. So, of course, then I replied, LARPing as an objectivist is not the same thing as being one. I guess you can't do better. My bad.
Hey, Gene.
Sure, bud. Gene, why are you breaking down this? This is a super boomer thing to do.
Do you not see how old I am?
I know. Just why it's funny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm an asshole.
Yeah. By the way, Gene, I'm gonna go get a beer. Do you want one?
I'm good.
All right.
Actually, I don't drink. At least currently.
It's all right. He drinks enough for the both of us.
Does he? Does he? Okay. Yeah. Are you back to drinking yet or not? I can't remember.
No.
No. So neither one of us drink.
How pathetic
is this? How pathetic is this stream?
What do you mean? How pathetic is this stream? We got one drunk guy.
You're
got
calling
one
me a
pothead.
boomer. Okay.
And then we got the old guy that
the
could
old
be possibly
guy
a boomer.
who's you damn kids.
What are you? Gen Z? Gen X?
Gen X.
So you're a Gen Xer.
I'm right in the middle of Gen X. Yeah.
Nice.
And then he just
unfortunately I'm a millennial, I think, or some shit.
That's unfortunate.
So
he just kind of closes this with sure bud, which then of course I had to do the last word in by liking his comment. And incidentally, and this is just, I think most people on here already know this, but I just put it in here anyway, before I stick it up online. Incidentally, I've been neither for nor against Divinity on this. It was on Griftcast, the Divinity and Farron laid out their positions, and after the next day, Divinity actually thanked me for having an unbiased mind and saying some things during that conversation that she herself wanted to say but didn't. My take on the stream topic was, first, there's a process in place to deal with copyrights. Use the process. Secondly, there's a legal option in DMCA for both claiming and counterclaiming copyright content. Let the process work as intended and prove in court what your claims are. And third, no one is going to convince anyone else who has an opinion in this to change it, because while there's legal facts in the matter, nothing will be settled before a trial, if it comes to it.
A tile? You need to get an R in there, dog.
So should I put an R in there? Okay,
Yeah.
There we go. Trial, if it comes to it.
I got your back.
No, run with it. And by the way, what? I get the feeling like CV is like interconnected with you folks in some way, shape, or form. Why are they interested in a crotch shot from me? Like, why do they want to?
Yeah,
like,
can we get a crotch shot from you? Hold up.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm not gonna show my dick.
Hey, your
print.
camera actually looks better right now. I think
Yeah,
it
what'd you do
finally.
with your camera?
What the fuck happened? It finally picked up the 1080p.
That is way better.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude, you're fucking handsome as shit.
Yeah, that you don't need a different camera, dude. You're not getting one
What the
shipped for
fuck?
free anymore. This is good enough. This is actually pretty damn
You
good.
guys
What
want me
did
to
you
take
do?
off my do? I won't be able to see shit, but
No, you don't have to take off your glasses. No, I can see the sharpness of the action figures, the thousands of dollars of action figures behind you.
Yeah, shit.
They look pretty damn sharp.
my action figure collection, I've got about, give or take, about $500,000-$600,000 worth of action figures.
500,000-600,000. How about you send me a camera?
Yeah, dude. Like, what the? Whoa.
500,000-600,000 of action figures.
You just have a
Jesus
whole
Christ.
room of action figures. You know that can't be good for the Wi-Fi.
Did you inherit a store like when one of
Amazon
the kid stores went out of business?
Ethernet.
You inherited?
No. I've just been collecting action figures since I was a kid, so I've got a few thousand.
You've got
action figures.
duplicates on there, dude. I can see literally multiple copies of the same thing.
No, you can't.
Yeah, bottom row.
All
Bullshit.
my duplicates are in the closet.
He's like, bullshit. I just did that yesterday.
Yeah, bullshit. I have duplicates. They're just not here for you to look at.
Yeah, no, I absolutely have duplicates. I've probably got
Uh-huh.
like 60 or 70 duplicate action
Oh
figures.
my god.
And that comes from like when I buy somebody else's small collection, because I've done that over the years. And so there have
Do
been
you,
times.
now, how old are your oldest ones that are here that are unopened?
Well, not ones that you can see, but the oldest action figures I have, I could grab them if you want me to.
No, just tell
they're
us about.
from-
We don't need to look at them.
Yeah, they're from 1984. They're
Okay.
the Marvel Secret Wars from Mattel.
Oh, hey, $10 donation. Hey, there we go. What's this
From
thing?
Grifty.
Hey,
Hey,
Gene.
Gene.
Shameless grift. Greg's camera is good. Yeah.
Mine still sucks. I'll take the free one, he says.
Yeah, no,
just
send it to him, by
Grifty.
all means.
Yeah, if not, this guy could just cash out some Dodge coins and he just go buy like a DSLR. I mean, if you want the best camera you could get, you get it like a DSLR or something like that, mirrorless type shit, and then you get one of those cam link things.
I don't know if I told you. I think I may have. Like a lot of my Doge money, I spent that to pay off my house.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
I cashed out at a high, and I had enough to pay off the rest of my house, and that's what I did. Like, I know some dum-dums would have been like, oh, I'm gonna take this and act like an idiot on payday or something like that. I was like, okay, I've got enough to pay off the house. I'm gonna do that, and that's what I did, and it paid off in the long run.
Yep.
Because I've been working now, or not working, for over a month, and I'm not sweating it.
Yep. Well, good.
I could take the
As you
rest of
should
the
be.
year off, and I'd be okay. Now it would be dumb.
Yeah.
It would be
It'd be dumb.
incredibly dumb.
But that's basically running a YouTube channel anyway.
I mean, kind of is. Like, I haven't worked for about 6 months.
Yeah,
You
but,
just
you know,
work?
like, so I'm a huge fan of making sure money's coming in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get the ground running and get my, you know, like dip my toes in the pool as to how to navigate the YouTube stuff. Because I'm learning more things as I go, insofar as like how to upload things. And now like my life is going to be 10 times easier because I can upload a video ostensibly in under 30 minutes instead of having a video take 3, 4 hours, 5 hours to upload.
All right, well, let me just finish this. I got like 2 sentences left.
You only got 2 sentences left?
I think so. Yeah, that's it. So, and third, no one's going to convince anyone who has an opinion in this changes because, well, there are legal facts of the matter. Nothing will be settled before trial, if there is one, or out of the 2 individuals in the matter coming to an understanding. So my opinion is, I don't care what happens. Tell me when it's done. And I'm definitely sticking to that. I've extricated myself from a number of these Twitter conversations because I literally just don't care. Anyway, so that's my preview of my long ass post that I'm just going to do as an image because I don't want to do like 1 out of 19 Twitter messages. I think that's stupid. No offense.
If you have Twitter Blue,
Grifting.
you could just do it in one message.
I do have Twitter Blue.
Then you could have just done it in one long message.
Oh, I haven't done it yet. So should I just do that? Just one long ass reply like that?
Yeah, I think it might all fit. I mean, is it less than
Can you-
5,000 words or some shit?
No.
How many is it?
I don't know. It may be. It's 2 pages.
This can't be 5,000 words in 2
No,
pages.
it's probably less. Probably less than 5,000.
I mean, it's like
But can you- and
4,500.
I'll try it. I'll see if I can stick it in as one text tweet, but if not, then I'll just take a screenshot of
You're
it.
supposed to be able to put like a whole book in there,
Do it that
Doug.
way.
Let's see.
I don't know about that.
Twitter Blue tweet size 4,000 characters.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, I noticed that when I was doing tweets where it's like once I get past whatever the original character limit is, I can't remember what it is.
You get that the bubble fills up again.
Yeah, it tells me, it's like, just so you know, it's not going to show from the preview pane,
Right.
or whatever. And it's like, I don't care, man.
Yeah, I've seen that before, where if you go like do a full paragraph, it'll cut you off after a couple sentences.
Yeah, homeboy
For the
CV.
preview.
He was like, it's a smoky room. That's right. Yes. I smoke a lot. I smoke a lot in my office. I can't help it, man.
Yeah, dude, that light on top of your head is just gleaming off your forehead too.
That's because I'm bald.
That's devaluing your collection. It's probably not worth 500,000 now with all that smoke smell.
The irony is I have good ventilation in the house, and I've yet to have anything like, if I don't smoke in my house and I usually only smoke in this room anyway. If I don't smoke in the house for about 12 hours, just based upon the ventilation, because I utilize a swamp cooler that I run, a few hours for the day, whether it be winter, summer, monsoon season, whatever. There's hardly any lingering smell.
Mm-hmm.
Like how like some smokers, like they habitually smell like an old day pack of marbles or something like
They
that.
smell like an ashtray usually. It's an ashtray smell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smell like ash.
And the biggest test is if you hang out with somebody who's a non-smoker to ascertain whether or not you smell like it. And I've found that so long as I haven't had any, if I put on a fresh outfit or something like that, if I'm showered up or whatever, brush my teeth, all that crap, people who enter my house, if I haven't smoked in X amount of time, or if I haven't gone out, or if I haven't smoked prior to going out somewhere, or if they enter my vehicle, they don't know. Because I consider there's a lot of smokers. I call them dirty smokers. They'll have a jacket they don't wash, you know what I mean, or a sweater that they don't wash, and they slap that thing on, and it smells like the Marlboro from 3 weeks ago type of thing. And there are people that will smoke a cigarette and then put it out and then relight it. It's like, dude, okay, that really kind of intensifies it.
That's funny. We used to have a room when I worked at Walmart, like they had a smoking break room And it was so funny when they finally decommissioned that fucking thing. You know, we had to go in there and like take it down for some reason because I was part of that crew. I don't know why I got selected for that duty, but there was literally like a difference in color between the wall and then like where the posters and shit were hung up. Like it was like perfectly like eggshell white and then like this crazy yellow color. And the entire time I thought that that room was originally painted yellow because it was supposed to be pleasant. Nope.
Is it nicotine and shit? Tar?
Nicotine and shit, tar on the walls and stuff. And I mean, like, you know, we were sitting there, there was like scrubbing the walls and, you know, it was coming off on like, like black sheets. Maybe not even black, it was like brown liquid coming off of the walls and shit. And then they would like wipe it down a little bit more. And then, you know, like they got it to be sort of kind of the same white color, but they like got most of it off and then they just painted back over it. But even then, you could still like the white color was still like
yeah.
that.
And I'm not oblivious to that. Like, and yeah, if I probably continue doing this for like another 10, 15 years or something like that, yeah, that's gonna eventually.
You need to get an apparatus that basically you set up that pipes the smoke into like where you hold your cigarette and then it just sucks the smoke in and throws it outside or something.
I also think a part of it is there are just some dirty people that don't wash their ass and they don't shower and they don't wash their clothes.
And that's why they smoke, you mean?
Well, yeah. But also smokers that do. Like, there are some people that just roll and
I'm sure there are, yeah.
No, yeah. So smoke, roll dirty.
Just quit smoking, bro.
Yeah, they're.
But don't pressure them to quit smoking. I don't know. I'll tell you. I'll give you my honest take on this.
I jumped from vape to smoking back.
But you did. You probably weren't doing the salt nick vapes like this, right?
No. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, somewhere in the house, I think it's in my kitchen. I have one of those robot cigarettes, and I've jumped back and forth from it, give or take, for the past 5 years. And it's just a bit hard. Maybe it's just something that's ingrained in me, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do the vape for like 5-6 months, and something. I know this is like a loaded word now, trigger, but something will trigger me in some way, shape, or form, and then it kind of reignites that old habit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Gene seems like the kind of guy where he kind of understands. Like, I know the term trigger is, it's overused nowadays.
It is. No, I know what you're talking about. And I smoked cigars for a long time. My thing in watching you smoking in that room has more to do with the contents of the room than you smoking. If you were sitting in your garage with a bunch of like automotive gear and vices and hammers and screwdrivers there, I would not give a rat's ass if you were smoking. I wouldn't have even commented on it. But I'm looking at
ironically, like this room has, even though there's a lot of stuff in this room, and there's probably like, I don't know, ostensibly probably like 15 grand of stuff worth in this room in terms of action figures.
Probably more like 8 grand now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, small potatoes.
People would be like, smoker?
Smoke damage, that's an instant reduction in price. I know how these people think. At least the comic book people all think that way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they're all liberals.
Biggest damage actually that people are more
actually.
The biggest
Grifty, that's not true. It ain't bad for your electronics, man. I see people that had computers for like 10 years and they're just covered in ash and shit. They're just totally fine.
Yeah,
I mean, it's covered in shit, but it's totally fine.
Yeah, no, like the electronics thing. Yeah, I'm not even worried about that.
It's gross, but I don't think it actually damages anything.
The biggest thing,
if you're blowing it into the computer,
old action figures, they're more concerned about yellowing of the packaging.
Yeah,
and that actually has little to do with smoking, and more so to do with the old compounds of plastic from the 80s and 90s, which some plastic, some people call it sun damage and stuff like that. Or if they have old light bulbs, they'll damage comic books. They'll damage packaging of a figure.
Baseball cards, all that crap.
Yeah. And yellowing of plastic, I found a remedy with that. There's some crap that I get at Sally's Beauty Supply that completely fixes yellowing on plastics.
And just wipe it down and takes it off?
What
Oh.
you do is you put it on and then you slap on some saran wrap on top of the plastic and put it under a black light for about 12 to 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
And then it completely whitens it up. And
Really?
I've done the same thing with, like, I've got an old PC engine. I'm pretty sure Manuel knows what the PC engines are. Do you remember those?
PC engine.
TurboGrafx 16. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that's like an old ass graphics card.
Well, no. TurboGrafx 16 was an old video game system. In the US, were black. In
these things.
Mm-hmm.
Engines, plastic compound, yellow on those, and so this chemical compound, that like this peroxide solution that they sell at Sally Beauty Supply, which is kind of like
So it just cleans it off. I've seen that shit for headlights. They sell that stuff. Like when headlights start getting yellow, you can
clear
fix
them up.
Yeah.
And there's always a guy outside of Costco doing that shit.
Oh, is there really?
Well, yeah. With the headlights, that's 10 times easier because your car's outside and it has the UV from the sunlight to get it, white extra quick. When you're doing something in house, slap on a black light, put it on for like 12, 24 hours, and you're good as gold. That fixes the PC engines. It fixes the Super Nintendos, the Nintendos that have gone yellow, all that crap.
Well, and that, I will say there's one other issue which I obviously don't give a shit with you smoking on, but as a non-smoker, when you kiss a smoker, it definitely is not as pleasant.
Oh, somebody said 199 from Roxanne Wins. Look up IQOS cigarette alternative. Oh, wow. It seems.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I've heard of it before, but
I'm gonna
banned in the US.
Grab some.
It probably wouldn't.
Shield.
Yeah, it wouldn't
I'll be right
surprise
back.
me if it's banned here.
Which is funny. I can't even go to the damn website. Every time I click on
won't,
it.
it won't let you on?
Either that or it's just taking forever. 6 important things to know about IQS, the heated cigarette product. Yeah. Different technology than e-cigarettes, and it's not FDA approved. Right? It's like a thing that goes over the top of your cigarette or something like that. Seems weird. I don't know. I don't smoke at all anymore, so I don't even worry about it. What's up, Lunchy?
Wait, hey, where'd Gene go?
He went to go get some iced tea, he said.
Oh,
Here,
okay.
Lunchy. What's up, Nancy Treats? What's up, you? What's up, you motherfucker? Lunchy time.
Oh man, I would bring out my little Goyim, but dude, every time I let that little war criminal out and I can't ardently watch him, he keeps trying to mount my cat. Like, the cat is the same size as him, and he has a very open mind, apparently, and he wants to get with the cat, like hardcore. And the cat is not
Get
having
over
it.
here, bitch. Is that what he's like?
Like, yeah, no, he tries to mount the cat, and the cat is not having it one bit. And I don't blame the cat,
You
like,
for Lunchy? Want some chapstick? She doesn't like the Carmex. Alright, I'll find the other one.
What the hell did I come back to? What are you doing with your dog?
She just came up here. She wants some Carmex or something.
You feeding it?
No, she puts it on her lips.
Oh my god.
I don't know where the Carmex is. Are you eating it right now? Is that what? Oh, it's right here. Here you go.
Eating the chapstick? She's licking it for.
She licks it. She likes to eat the chapstick, but I just put it on my lip right here.
oh man, you want to know something cool as all get out? Get this, man. You remember that contest I had on my channel where I was celebrating 200 subs? Because I found that extremely exciting. I know, like, some people look at that and they scoff, but I think it's really cool that 200 ostensible strangers were willing to subscribe to my channel. I thought that was great. and so I wanted to give people stuff. And so I shot messages out to the 2 people that I picked in the comments, and one guy responded like Johnny on the spot, gave me his Addy, and I sent him out some stuff, and he put up an unboxing video, but it was kind of like a joke one because he claimed I sent items that I didn't send to him, like it was kind of like a joke thing.
Did you send him like dildos and stuff?
No, I sent him like Pez dispenser and a Red Skull little minifigure, and a piece of Breaking Bad merchandise, like one of those Los Pollos aprons and stuff like
Oh,
that.
where'd you get that?
That was something I got a number of years ago. Gosh, it was at there was like a local comic convention over in Phoenix, and they had it, and I bought it, and I never did anything with it. It just sat in a box type of thing. And so I'm like, oh, I'll send this to him. You know what I mean? And I, just kind of odds and end things. I sent him some unopened packages of trading cards, of like Spider-Man trading cards from like 1992. And like, and so that's what I sent him. And so like,
you sent him a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff for free, in my opinion. And he did an unboxing video, which was kind of like a joke because like he asserted that I sent him like a loaded firearm, and like stupid stuff like that.
That's funny.
But another guy who I reached out to, he didn't get back to me until yesterday, and I was just about to send the box out to somebody else because he didn't get back to me. I hit him up on Twitter, and I hit him up on his email that I found on his YouTube channel, and he finally gets back to me the other day. I'm like, all right, thank goodness, because I was about to send your shit out to somebody else, man.
What is it with people that like just you give them free shit and they just don't give you the right address, or they don't get a hold of you for a long time? What is up with that?
Yeah, no, and the cool thing is, like, I tagged him in my follow-up video, like I did the YouTube tag, which should alert them because I've been tagged in YouTube video descriptions and I get an alert. So he should have been alerted by that. He should have checked his Twitter DMs, like, and he should have, but I get it. People have a life, so I don't fault folks that much. But I'm like, damn, dude, like, it took you like in excess of a week to shoot me your Addy, like, and my email's branded, like, I make sure it's like the breakdown email, and I have my name and all that stuff, and so it's not like I'm out here trying to fish for stuff. And it's also in conjunction with me, tagging out the video. I was like, oh, come on, man. Just, I'm not going to do anything weird with your address, man. Like, I'm just trying to send you.
Yeah, if somebody doesn't want shit, then don't push them for it. I know. I have to run a randomizer here myself pretty quick because I ran a little contest for people that bought a poncho that I was selling over the month of February.
Then they're gonna get an iWatch or something like that.
Free Apple Watch. So
maybe that's why Cherie bought all those.
It's a $12. Yeah, it's a $12. Well, make sure you got a review in Cherie, because you might have bought a whole bunch of them. If there's no review, then I don't have it as part of the randomized drawing. So I thought it'd be fun to have for a $12 product to have a giveaway of an Apple Watch. So I got to run those and the month's over. So I'll go in probably tomorrow and look at all the reviews.
Get up. It's the first of the month.
Do a little randomizer dealing. Where's that from?
Get up and get on. It's a song.
That's an old song. What is it, like, 15, 20 years ago or something like that?
You never heard of that song?
No, I've heard of it, but I don't remember where it's from. That's why I'm asking.
That's the food stamp song, man.
Thugs and Bone Thugs and Harmony, dude.
Yeah, you remember when Chris Rock made fun of that in a stand-up special?
Shit's fucking hard, dude. Probably should play this. But yeah, Bone Thugs, dude. Bone Thugs.
Oh, by the way,
was it in like Friday and a bunch of other movies and shit?
Like, I remember that song. I also wanted to let you know the other day, and well, I put up my first YouTube short, which, by the way, you're going to be completely okay if you play it. I would love to grift on this. Please play the short, Manuel, because it features a song from a friend of mine from Tampa that he dropped like back in the late '90s. So the music is basically royalty free.
Basically royalty free.
Sounds suspicious.
It sounds suspicious as fuck.
Heard you was looking for some good dick, so you say you like to get beat down. Well, girl, if you're looking for some good dick, throw your hands in the air right now. Heard you was looking for some good dick, so you say you like to get beat down. Well, girl, if you heard you was looking for some good dick, so you say you like to get beat down. Well, girl, if you're looking for some good dick, throw your hands in the air right now. Heard you was looking for some good dick, so you say you like to get beat down. Well, girl, if you heard you was looking for some.
What do you think, Rick Ross?
It's got a beat.
Heard you were looking for some good dick. Yeah. That's a pretty strong hook right there. Like that. I mean, if it was like Chingy or somebody, that shit would have been a hit. Platinum.
Needs
instantly.
more cowbell.
Yeah, no, there
Dumas
was,
on the track.
There was this rapper in Tampa back in. He was big on the local scene back in like 1997, 1998. He's since been retired, from the music stuff. But he went by the moniker Crazy, and the internet presence is almost minimal. You can find like traces of a single that he had on the radio back in 1998, and it played predominantly in Tampa. He was a local artist, and I was able to get in connection with this one gal who was a feature on the album, and because I'm big on copyright stuff, so I get in connection. I find that the gal who was a feature on the album, she sang some hooks, and then I said, "Can you get in touch with Crazy? Because I want to put this, I want to kind of expose this song." And the guy was all for it, apparently. The gal told me, she's like, "Oh yeah, dude, he's all for it, dude." Because he kind of wants to see his heyday, have an opportunity to be memorialized. So that is why I will absolutely.
Good dick, so you say you like to get beat down. Well, girl, if you're looking for some good dick, throw your hands in the air right now. Heard you was looking for some good dick, so you say you like to get.
Right there, just remix that part right there where it goes boom, 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 boom. Like
I will absolutely
you could make a whole song out of that,
guys,
and then add more bass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like boom, 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 boom. But then there's like another bass track that's just like fucking boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I will
saying?
absolutely pump this guy's CD. The only place that you can get it now is on eBay, and if you find a sealed copy on eBay of Crazy My Crazy World, you're buying it directly from the rapper himself, because he still has some sealed copies from back in the day.
Oh yeah, Crazy Mike Crazy World. What?
Crazy with a K. Here's the album right here.
Of course. You actually have a copy of it?
Yep, right there.
Funny.
and for those that are curious, the name of the song in question is
Squeeze
Good
My
Dick.
Gats. Oh, what? Good Dick? Oh, that's what it's called, huh?
Yes.
I like the font. Yo, girl, looking for some. What do you mean? I bet you do. What's with you today?
Wait, you did not like that font? What?
So, I've been wanting to play or is this what I wanted to play all day? But yeah, it seems like this Rakita Law guy is gonna get into the drama, my friends.
Oh, really?
Oh God, how?
Well, I'll just play the version of me without me in there, I think. See if it actually got the audio. Son of a bitch.
I didn't get it?
No. Oh, hello. It's your boy Fandango. Damango over here. Somebody sent this over to me. His name is Grifty IRL. Apparently, Nick
See how that
Ricada
rolls
is
right
going
off
to
the
be
tongue,
talking about the
Grifty IRL?
clip wars tonight. Let's take a look at this.
Also tonight, yes, for everybody who's been asking about the clip channel drama wars.
Clip channel drama
Yeah, I'm going to give an
wars.
opinion on it,
Ooh.
and I'm sure a lot of you
Opinion.
aren't going to like it. But here's the reality.
look, I was drinking
What
the same
everybody
drink.
says is automatic.
Did he say that people were going to like it? Well, he's obviously not talking about me.
Fair use. Fair use is a very, very fucking complicated question of law.
Hey,
as
we own
all
this
of us
now.
lawyers have tried to explain over and over.
do.
And anyone who ever says anything is definitely fair use is not telling you like an objective assessment. They're giving you an
Definitely.
argument. Because going into
Interesting.
any courtroom and saying this is fair use is a toss-up, as any copyright attorney, as all of us will likely tell you. And if your transformative commentary on a clip is, I find this interesting, that's not fair use. Now, you may have permission, you may have other
It's not
reasons
fair
or
use?
excuses
I
to go
find that
to it.
highly
but
interesting.
I find this interesting is not transformative. You have to make a commentary or criticism, which doesn't necessarily have to be vocal,
All right.
as Sargon showed us.
He says I got to make a commentary or criticism. So my first commentary is that this event sucks, and my criticism is that this dude right here with the white hair, he doesn't have enough hair. He's got like a 6 head going on. It's weird.
No, I've got a criticism too. Like, look at that Colonel Mustard looking motherfucker down there. He's like one part Duck Dynasty, one part Colonel Mustard. What? That is a severe criticism.
How come? Like, and then what's going on? Why
Who
does
are
he
they
have
talking
white
about?
on the bottom, and then like he's got his mustache is like a completely different color? Like, what's happening here?
Mustache is off.
And then why does he have a mirror behind him? Why does he have a mirror behind him?
Well, look
Or
at
is
that.
that a mirror?
Look at that jackass right there, who looks like he should be in the middle of like an IBM Zoom meeting, and he has his microphone.
You're talking about the guy on the far left.
Oh my god! Like.
Yeah, why is it stuck
Him
out
and
to
his
the side like
microphone
that?
are in a distant relationship.
Yeah, dude, like his microphone's bent probably worse than his dick.
They look like two best friends that aren't talking to each other.
Like, I don't understand. Is he not even using it? Like, why even get a fucking headset with the microphone? Get a retractable one, bitch. Like, what the fuck? I got mine. Mine just sticks straight up. I gotta like, and it's still like.
Yeah, it's like the opposite effect of like static electricity, or there's a gravitational pull, like pulling away from his empty head and gearing toward more to something that has more mass, like maybe that sofa. Like, I don't know why he has that so far away.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this the kind of criticism we're supposed to be giving?
But you can't just be the thing and be like,
Yes,
this is
munchies?
interesting.
What are
This
you,
is
hungry?
fun.
What's that circle in the middle? I don't
Hey,
understand.
wait a
why
minute.
there's a
Isn't
circle
that
there.
exactly what I've been saying? The same thing that. Wait, that's just somebody that's in there that hasn't set like a.
I don't like the way that looks. They should fix that.
Well, the person didn't upload a picture.
Well, no.
Or
That's
doesn't
a
have
hidden
webcam.
character. Like you remember in the original Mortal Kombat, like everybody thought the middle emblem was like a secret character.
Munchie.
That's a secret
Mhm.
character in the stream right
Munchies.
there. So you just got to put in a code to unlock them.
Yeah, that just does not look good. That's my opinion. That's my criticism.
The Gene's been saying, damn, I love being right sometimes.
Hey, this is not funny. Like, that's not criticism and commentary. You have to get a little
very
bit more
true.
creative than that. And I think a lot of these clip channels are walking a fine line. So I'm going to
Very
be going
fine
through
line.
that
And by
tonight.
fine line, he
but
means
let me
they're on the
just
wrong
say
side.
one big giant thing.
Fine
on that.
line.
All of the drama is not necessarily
Drama.
related to the copyright. These are two different issues
This is
that
true.
are trying to be
saying
conflated by
that for
everyone
years.
involved because everybody
different
involved
issues.
is acting very faggoty.
Woo!
There we go.
Well, I've definitely
There's
not been
my
saying
legal
that.
assessment.
Yeah,
of
we
it.
haven't said that.
All of
Nope.
He said it, not us. He
them
said
are trying
it.
to
I like that
conflate
word,
these
though,
two
by the way.
issues for either one of their sides,
said
and it
it.
doesn't. Those two are separate.
He's allowed to
things.
say that.
When you've got a bunch of
Look at
drama.
that. We're gonna grift good tonight, boys.
Yeah, I don't see the good grift coming. What's going on?
That's a
Yeah, I
bunch
know.
of
I
bullshit.
guess we're wrong, dude. Like, I guess we just suck.
When you've got
I
copyright
feel weird
issues,
because I've
that's a
got
legal
two
issue. We're going
Manuels,
to separate
like,
that out
talking
tonight
at
and
the
talk
same
about it.
time.
I'm going to get drunk and do it so I get extra fucking pissed
Wait,
off.
isn't
Because
he
all I
on
get
right
about
now?
is
I'm
this
gonna-
goddamn issue, and I don't
I'm
want
gonna
to
see
talk
if
about
he's
it.
on right
And I hate it. I hate everybody involved right now. I hate all of you, even though I love you all too. Anyway,
I hate everybody involved. Yeah, he hates everyone involved. So yeah, that's probably what everybody's, kicking off to go see. Don't know. Let's go check.
Oh, the 90,000 subscriber celebration is on from Legal Mindset right now. Yeah. Oh shit, he's getting big donations. Oh.
Brother couldn't make it. Just so
Wow,
you
look at
know,
all those people over there.
Yeah, I know. It's more than us.
Way more than us.
Mhm.
Well, I guess we should just give up for the day.
I mean, how many people are watching him right now?
Well, yeah, they got 700. They got that Star Wars girl, legally dirty blonde, self-defense person, Christian Radix.
And we got like 12 people
I was
watching
on a
us right
stream
now.
with Radix one time.
Yeah, dude.
I think we're done.
Yeah, we might as well just be done for the day. For
Ain't
now, at
nobody
least.
watching this shit. That
No,
and Umbrella Guy's on live right now. I mean, it's like everybody's on right now.
Everybody's on right now.
Yeah, Jeremy's
So-
got a new video.
Look at that. All everybody's on.
There's a lot of lives.
Even
on right
FOMO's
now.
in. And we got Legal Mindset,
Oh, really?
Virgin again, Amber Heard, Court again. Oh, geez. That means that maybe we need to get into this Amber Heard shit. Even Monograph's live. And Tim Pool's live.
Tim
and this
Pool's
tree
always live.
person
Yeah.
is live. No, he only is live at 5:00.
Yeah,
He's
but I
live
mean
at
every
5.
day though. I mean he out of
Did
all this
everybody
group,
else
he's
get
probably
their
the most
Starlink
consistent.
or something like that, because that's why I was hoping you guys were live streaming, because I was
Yeah.
so excited
Yeah.
to jump on and be like, I've got the Starlink.
Jimmy
You
Dore is
guys have
live.
no idea how excited I was when I got up and running and I saw you guys were on. I'm like, I got to jump on here.
Join.
Because,
Well,
you guys were my biggest proponents, man.
Definitely. Well,
Well,
we
your
definitely want to make
opponents-
sure you're getting out there. No, proponents.
Lawn Numbers on right now.
Yeah, you probably subscribe more to those channels than I do. So
I
that's
got 'em
cool.
all,
I
yeah.
guess. Yeah, I guess we just we'll just have to do Griftcasts at a later time. And I'm still waiting to see what's going
Yeah.
to be happening with the Ricada thing. That's what I'm interested to see. There hasn't
I am
really been
because he pumped it up
any
and
great news.
He threatened to be drunk on the stream, so that's always fun to watch.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be milking that one tonight. It's going to be interesting to see.
Was it
I
tonight or
just have
tomorrow
to
night?
do.
Grifty.
He said tonight.
Grifty, you
He said
know this
tonight.
shit. Tell us in the chat. Grifty's probably not even here. He's probably watching one of the lawn tubes right now.
Yeah, no,
Probably.
Grifty was on here briefly. I
Yeah,
noticed.
briefly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I did. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm not wearing a bandage on my finger today. I'm trying to go bandage free. I think I told you about like how I broke my finger in late mid January.
Oh, I didn't know. Really?
Yeah, no, but like there's still the caveat of there was the broken finger and then the traumatic avulsion of the fingernail plate. And so would you guys like to see my finger, how it's doing?
No, God, no.
No, I don't want to fucking see your finger.
Why would we want to see your finger?
There we go. That's how the finger's doing.
Actually, it's not so bad.
That's gonna fall off.
Yeah, it's totally gonna fall
This
off.
nail's gonna fall off.
I
and
had
then
that
you're gonna have
happen
that
once
little bit
on an
nail.
Amtrak train.
Yeah, no. Well, I think I told you guys before. They
Mhm.
stitched my fingernail back in so that way it rides the wave of the incoming nail.
Right,
And
right,
they
right.
told me like as the nail comes in, it's gonna ride off the wave of that and
Yeah.
eventually fall off. But it still feels weird because I still feel semi naked under my
Yeah.
fingernail because it was completely removed from where it
Yeah.
should be. And so I don't
Yeah.
like it. I don't like it
Well,
one
you
bit.
know what they say. Snitches get
No.
stitches.
Is that what they say?
That is what they say.
Well, what they say, or at least what they told me, like the doctors, they told me like you're gonna have to ride this wave for about. They said it could be anywhere from 6 to 12 months before it feels normal again.
Yeah.
And I get that. I can see why it's kind of like a slow burn. But
Mm-hmm.
what they warned me about, and what I'm starting to realize, is the nerve damage and the mobility issues. Because I still can't move the tip of my finger. Like I can move it at the mid knuckle, but I can't move it past that. And obviously, I fucked it up nerve wise from there. So, heads up to the people in the chat.
So
do not
let me
slam your finger in the in your car door.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit. It's gonna hurt.
And not in a train door either, which is how I slammed my finger. Because the doors are motorized and they close, but they have a grip indent on them. And somebody was smart enough to put his finger in the indent as the door was automatically opening, causing it to smash my finger between the grip and the wall. Not good. Yeah, I think it took probably a few months. I'm gonna put something in chat right now. If you're not taking biotin, start taking biotin.
Biotin.
Biotin is necessary. I think it's a trace mineral or something, but it's basically a component of keratin, so it's for your hair as well as your nails. But if you start taking a little excess biotin, it'll accelerate your nail growth, and you'll get that new nail to pop out a little quicker.
Well, that's something
Might
that I
also get
wish
your beard
they
to
would have
grow a little
told me
faster
about.
too.
Yeah, I wish they would have told me that.
Yeah, they don't tell you these.
Yeah, that would have been, and I'm absolutely going to do that.
You
What
should,
is it?
and it's really
Why are
cheap.
people saying they
Not
hate drunk
expensive at all.
drinks? Like, am I drunk?
What?
Or is that what they're saying?
I think he was saying it to the Ricada stream.
Oh yeah, no, he's habitually, like, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, I've had a couple beers. Don't get me wrong. Am I drunk? No, far from. No, you'd have to really load me up. Like that would require like something really heavy, like rye whiskey or something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely
Makes
give it a
sense.
shot. I was telling this to somebody else the other night too. Who was on that I was telling to use Biden?
I don't know.
Somebody. I thought it was on this show. Maybe I was on somebody else's show.
Yeah, you might have been talking to somebody else.
That
Wasn't
might
me.
have been, but I remember telling somebody literally just this week to order some biotin. But yeah, it'll make your hair both thicker and grow faster, and it'll make your nails grow faster and break less if you're a chick. I mean, guys usually don't worry about broken nails.
We don't worry until it happens.
Well, then we bitch about it, but we don't think about it until it happens.
And then when it happens, you're just kind of like, well, shit, oh well.
Yeah, oh well. Cut it off.
No. Oh, by the way, I wanted to give more an update because I remember last time you guys were doing, or one of the last times. I don't know if it was the last time, but I did provide an update that I was so excited that my gal was able to play King of Fighters 1998.
Yeah.
In prison, on the tablet. And we were talking about that on the phone today when I stepped away for a bit, because I sent her a video. I through the Securus app, I can send her 30-second video clips, and I sent her a video of me playing King of Fighters 98 on one of my arcade cabinets, because I've got like, I don't know, like 15 arcade cabinets. And on one of them is a Legends Ultimate, so I have King of Fighters 98 on it. And I sent her a video of me playing it because she told me she's been practicing and she's having a tough time. She described the character as somebody that keeps electrocuting me. I'm like, oh, that's Benimaru. Don't worry about him. He's easy. And I sent her a video of me like, kicking ass and taking names on King of Fighters 98. And she was talking smack. She's like, time I get out of here, I'll be able to kick your ass on this game. I'm like,
Ooh.
I don't know about that. Like,
Oh wait, how many years is that?
She has, she gets out August of next year, August of 2024.
Okay,
so a little over a year.
Yeah, no, and God bless her heart and God bless her optimism, but it ain't gonna happen. Like I've been playing these fighting games, since the early '90s. It's not gonna happen. She's gonna get smoked.
Wait, early '90s? How old are you?
I am 36.
So you would have been what, like 6?
Yeah, the first fighting game I played it seriously was Street Fighter 2. And I'm not talking about Champion Edition, and I'm not talking about Hyper Fighting or Turbo. talking about Street Fighter 2.
Mhm.
And I took that very seriously. Like the first time I saw it in an arcade, I lost my
Mhm.
shit. It was the coolest thing. Like there were
I
people
remember that
lining
game.
up
I
to
played
play
that
it.
in the arcades.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like back in the arcade days.
And there goes the Starlink.
Oh, we're back. Yeah,
We're
no, like
back.
back in the arcade days, when you lost the game, you lost your money. So you had to
Mhm.
get good, and you had to get good fast.
Yep.
And so that was something that I learned, just dealing with the arcade stuff back in the day. And when I got Street Fighter 2 Turbo for the Super Nintendo back in I think it was like 93 or something like that, 93, 94. My siblings who were older were getting heated because I was whooping their ass,
Mhm.
and it was just because, it's like I had, 50 cents riding on the line back in the day. You guys were
A lot
playing
of
some
money.
dumb shit, They were over there playing Galaga, and they were over there playing, like whatever goofy shit. I wanted to stand in line and play Street Fighter.
Mhm.
And when it came to the home consoles,
I liked Spy Hunter. I always played that a lot.
that game was great. That was the stand-up one where
Yeah.
even though it was a driving game, they had the gas and the brake on the ground, but you
Mhm.
stood up to
Yep.
play it.
Yep. Yeah,
And
that was fun.
you would drive into the back of the car too. You remember?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
It
It
was
played
like
that
back-
Dwayne Eddy song. Yep. That was a fun game.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That was
So,
some
yeah.
fun arcades. Well, I think I was telling this story the other day that I like my mall when I was a kid that I hung out in malls with, the arcades and the food courts and everything is the one that they shot Mallrats in. So that was the actual mall that was my hangout place. So that movie, every time I watch Mallrats, it's like a little trip down memory lane. That was literally
You
that.
watch
my mall.
Mallrats?
Yeah.
I've only
So-
seen that movie one time.
Kevin Smith.
Yeah,
movie.
that came out in if I'm not mistaken, that came out in 94, right?
It was in the 90s because I was in that mall in the 80s. So it was the reason they shot the movie in that mall because it was probably one of the few large malls that was available to be completely rented and closed off during the week. It was only opening they could have it open on weekends, but then during the week let them shoot the movie. Because it was way pre-built, meaning they built it before all the houses around that area were built. And so you had this big ass mall that didn't have the population to actually support having a large mall in that area. And it took them a while. It probably took them until the mid to late 90s before there was enough housing built around the area for that mall to really just be full all the time. So that's how they ended up renting it for that movie. That's kind of neat, though.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank you again for allowing me to kind of invade briefly. I appreciate that so much, man.
Hey, no problem, man. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. We don't have an agenda, so it's really easy for people to come on here.
No, you guys have an agenda. Y'all are out here.
Well, we usually have a grifting agenda, but if there's no grifting happening, we gotta shut it down and then go back to the drawing table. I mean, I had a bunch of links to talk about, but we'll just come up with them later, I guess. But that's fine.
Well, we got
make sure you smash that like button, and then we'll definitely be back. Here after I get some food and shit.
Yeah, and also, Manuel, permission to grift, please.
Go ahead.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Breakdown with Greg Hoyt. I will be uploading a new video tomorrow, which I'm so excited because it will be brought to you by Starlink Internet.
Starlink, yeah. So you're like Jeremy from the Quartering now because he uses that too.
Yeah, he does. He's got two of them, I think. He has two business accounts. Two business Starlink accounts, and then he still has his backup fiber connection to the house as well.
pretty.
But he actually uses Starlink as the primary.
Solid.
Which is interesting. I wouldn't have thought that.
Probably faster than the rest of them.
Could be. I don't know. I guess it would probably be. Yeah. But yeah, that was when he was talking about all his costs and like how much it costs him to actually run the channel and stuff. He listed off all his expenses.
Yeah, and also for the folks that are curious about subbing to me, the next video, it will be, I'm sure you're familiar with the term, Manuel, an evergreen video, insofar that it's not topical. It will be debunking prison myths.
Interesting.
Prison what?
Prison myths, i.e. the myths
mythology.
perpetuated by...
Got it. Here, I'm going to subscribe right now. There you go. You got another sub.
Yeah, we dropped the link in the chat for folks so they can sub.
Yeah, and for the guy that says Evergreen Terrace, Miguel, that reminds me of that Christian metal band, Evergreen Terrace. They're a great band.
I love how you use white and red titles on your thumbnails. That's pretty creative. How'd you come up with that?
I totally grifted that off of old thumbnails from Tim Pool. I
nice.
noticed he uses a lot of white and red. And what that told me when I would see his thumbs, it's like it caught my attention. And I kind of want to don't get me wrong, I want to attract as many people as possible, but I also want to attract people that are interested in a particular topic where it makes them kind of think about something, and that's the thing. I've noticed thumbnails with white and red text where it emphasizes something or it conveys a message. It oftentimes, if it attracts me, then I think it has a propensity. If I emulate the same thing, it will have the propensity of attracting people like me, someone that is open to exploring the nuance of a topic.
Cool. Yeah, I know we want to wrap up here. I'm just going to drop a link for you, Greg, into private chat. I got nothing else. Manny, what do you got?
No, I got nothing else. So thanks everybody for coming and joining us today. We appreciate you, Greg, coming on the show. Glad that you got your Starlink all working and figured out. I guess we'll just be waiting to see what the next big thing to get into is, because I guess everybody's just waiting for what Ricada is going to be saying. So thanks a lot for everybody coming and joining us. But we out, sir. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. Adios. Bye-bye now. See y'all later. We'll be...
Take it easy.
Wait, I gotta click that down, and then I gotta flip that up, and then be like, all right, cool. Bye, everybody. Be safe out there. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out and all that good stuff. See you later.